put in a serious trap? Well, in today's episode, I'm going to show you 10 professional level power shots that'll get you out of tough situations just like this. Stay tuned. Hello, I'm Master Instructor Anthony Beeler, and thanks for tuning in to another episode of Do You Want to Play Like a Pro? I'm happy to say that this week we are almost to 7,000 subscribers on our journey to 10,000 subscribers. And remember, once we reach 10,000 subscribers, we're going to be having our big giveaway. We're going to be giving away cues. We're going to be giving away a ball set that's signed by world champion Nick Varner. We're going to be giving away books and pool lessons and t-shirts and caps and all sorts of other pool and billiard items. So be sure to go to poolteacher.com and click on the button that says YouTube giveaways to get registered for our big event. But I am happy to say that today we're going to do something special. This is a 1 week drawing that we're getting ready to have. I have in my hands a brand new McDermott Lucky Jump Cue. And if you want this jump cue, this is what you have to do. First of all, you've got to comment in the comment section below and tell me why you need this jump cue. And the second thing that you have to do is go to poolteacher.com, click on the YouTube giveaways button and fill out the form. It doesn't matter if you've done it once before, go ahead and do it again, and that will register you for this lucky jump cue. You've got to comment below and fill out the form to be registered. Next week, I'm going to announce the winner of our McDermott Lucky Jump Cue. So be sure to go to poolteacher.com and get registered, and maybe you'll be jumping balls with this cue soon. In this video, we're going to talk about 10 professional level power shots. I'm going to show you the shots that you can use to turn the match around and win that game that you need to win. So be sure to stay tuned, and if you master all 10 of these power shots, your game is going to be stronger and more powerful than ever before. So let's go to the table and see what they look like. Okay, the first shot we're going to look at is the clearance shot. Here you'll see that I can't shoot the 1 past the 8 to make the 9. So what I'm going to do is shoot the 1 into the 8, let the ball part, and then the cue ball will run through and pocket the 9. And that shot struck with straight top cue ball. And this second shot is very similar. I'm going to shoot the 1 into the 8 here and move those balls out of the way, and then use top right spin on the cue ball to let the cue ball go 2 rails back into the 9, just like that. And both of those are clearance shots. This third shot is a CAROM-BANK, and in this instance, I'm going to shoot the 8 ball into the 1, let it carom off the 1, and then bank 1 rail into the side over next to the 5 ball. And that shot has come up probably 6 or 7 times in my pool playing career, and I've made it several times to win 8-ball games. This shot is a corner shot where that you strike the cue ball into the point of the corner and allow it to come back and make the 1. The trick here is to strike the cue ball slightly below center, because if you don't, it will not hug the rail and go over and make the other ball. This next shot is another version of a clearance shot, but in this instance I'm going to shoot the cue ball with a top right cue ball. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the top to move the 4 out of the way, and then the right and the cut on the 4 will turn the 4 and allow it to be banked back into the pocket. This next shot is a second ball draw shot. I'm going to cut the 1 into the side and draw my cue ball off the other object ball, actually off my opponent's ball, and draw it back for the 8. And you'll see here I'm drawing it back at an angle. And this shot can be drawn back at an angle, or it can be drawn straight back. This is the thick hit version of the same shot, but this time I'm going to strike the 13 thick after I pocket my 4 and draw straight back for the other pocket. So It really depends on which pocket could be open at the other end of the table as to which version you'll use, but you'll try to hit it thick or a little bit thinner. But you'll see I drew back perfectly on this one and I got straight in on the 8 for the win. This next shot is a 3-rail in the side shot, and what I'm going to do here is use side spin on the cue ball and cut on the 8 ball to help turn the 8 ball 3 rails back into the pocket here. Friction-induced throw and side spin can be used to make a ball bank backwards, and that's exactly what I did here. Number 8 is the second ball carom. You'll notice in this instance I've got completely the wrong angle on the 1 ball to get back up table for the 8, but what I'm going to do is cut the 1 in and use low right on my cue ball to make the cue ball strike my opponent's 13 and then go back down table for the 8 ball. Now I wound up pretty unlucky here because the 13 came back down and blocked me slightly on the 8 ball, but I just curved it in and made the 8 ball anyway. But you have to be pretty unfortunate to end up like that. This is the second ball draw shot, and in this instance what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the cue ball, hit the 1 first, and then draw off the second ball back to make the 9. And that shot's very useful. Sometimes you may have to go off a second ball to pocket the ball. This 10th shot is the ultimate trap shot, and Mike Massey made this shot famous on ESPN. That's where you're blocked by 2 object balls, and you've got to masse the cue ball into the rail with top left, and you'll see the cue ball bends back and makes the 1-9 combination at the other end of the table. I've added one more bonus shot here. Actually, there's 2 of them. In this instance, I'm going to make the 1, but the problem is I've got obstructing balls that are keeping me from going up table. So what I'm going to do is elevate and jump over the obstructions and go up table for the 1. Now that's the draw version. You'll see that I drew up table and didn't strike the rail. If I want to angle down and hit the center of the ball, I don't have to draw it back. I can go to the long rail and then back out for the 2. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Do You Want to Play Like a Pro? I certainly hope that this week's lesson on 10 professional power shots will improve your pool game. If you practice these shots, your game will become more powerful than ever before. Don't forget to go to my website, poolteacher.com, and register for our big giveaway. And more importantly, remember, if you've already registered, you can register for this jump cue this week by registering again. But the catch is, you've got to comment in the comments section below, tell me why you want this jump cue, and then go to poolteacher.com and fill out the form. Some lucky viewer is going to win this cue next week. So be sure to go to poolteacher.com, fill out the form, and maybe you'll be jumping with this cue in the near future. Thanks again for watching, and I hope everyone has a great week.
It's just one of those amazing classes that you can never forget. It's one of those classes that can really get you going where you want to go with the game.
It's the best online course on pool out there.
It's been really cool working with Anthony from home. I have already learned so much.
I love the course. It is easy to use and available 24/7, which fits well with my busy schedule.
Luckily, I stumbled upon Anthony Beeler's online courses, so I signed up. And within 3 or 4 months, my game had improved dramatically.
It will definitely improve your game.
When I did go back to the regional tournament, finally after 7 years, I got first place. They bumped me up to the next division. I went back the following year. I got first place in that division the first year. I can't say highly enough how much Anthony's courses have helped me, and I have no doubt they will help you too. if you do have any questions, he's available on the phone calls. He answers your questions very quickly.
Someone asked me about Anthony Biller's Virtual Billiard Academy class. Go all the way.